So Rek came out few days ago to actually call TINUBU a criminal, but a lot of agencies actually came out, like the DSS. They began to fight Sowore based on that, including Wiki, and they will actually say all sorts of things as regards Sowore, that Sowore did not have the right to actually call TINUBU a criminal. But what actually buttressed the point that Sowore was actually making have actually emerged. INEC chairman, the almighty MAHMOOD YAKUBU, have finally released a tape between him and TINUBU in 2023 election and all of that, how they plan and cook everything. INEC chairman have finally reviewed everything, because it's normally known that TINUBU actually wants to dump him and all of that. Now the tape is finally everywhere for Nigerians to actually see, and you will see everything in this very video. You will hear things for yourself. Everywhere is boiling because Nigerians have been waiting for this time. So I would like us to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share the video, just want to share it. Share to different social media platforms. Let it go viral. And if you can share it, just like the video as you're watching, like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Just stay connected. I'm coming back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG Watch TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great wonderful viewers, welcome me back to LAJUPOG Watch TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, just do all to click the red subscription button appearing in your video screen, and at the same time do all to click the notification bell icon so that whenever we drop a new video in few hours time, YouTube will easily let you to know. Kasala boss few years ago, nobody ever expected what actually emerged. It's normally news that TINUBU actually wants to dump the INEC chairman. It's normally news that it was the INEC chairman that actually rigged the election according to report for APC in 2023 and all of that, and he was the one that said that go to court if you are not okay with the electoral result. Now the Mr. Go to Court is finally having issue with TINUBU, and TINUBU is already telling him to leave the office. You will see things for yourself in this very video, and the same INEC chairman is now making it known to the general public that what transpired between him and TINUBU in 2023 election, how TINUBU got to office, that he will play out the tape for everyone. Now they finally play the tape out in a live radio station. You will hear things for yourself in this very video. You will see what they actually cooked together in 2023 election. No wonder Peter Abiku didn't even win the election and all of that. Come and hear things. Come and see what these people actually cook together. It's not really enough that Nigerians have been waiting for this time. For this time to just come, Nigerians have been waiting that INEC chairman should have a clash with TINUBU and the file should finally open as regards what they did in the 2023 election. Now come and hear this for yourself. I would like you to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share the video as you're watching it, just want to share it. Share the video, share to different groups, share to different media platforms, share to different places. Let a lot of Nigerians get to know what actually transpired in 2023 election. And if you can share the video, just like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. It was few days ago that TINUBU was giving the INEC chairman a kind of body language that the INEC chairman should go on an indefinite leave. But INEC chairman refused to go for that indefinite leave. Why? Is it a must that someone must go on leave by fire by force? The man said he's not going to go on the leave. But the moment TINUBU actually traveled for 12 days, and TINUBU left the country for 12 days, and before TINUBU come back, INEC chairman actually approved and appointed, registered 10 political parties and all of that, 10 or 14 or thereabout. And this actually got TINUBU pissed off, because the political parties are actually a threat to TINUBU, because TINUBU, as a matter of fact, wants to be running a one-party state. He wants only APC to be in place, but INEC chairman is now going against the will of TINUBU. Now come and see what TINUBU did and all of that. This man really wants INEC chairman to be dumped off and leave the office. Now they're already bringing and cooking up a new INEC chairman, and the previous INEC chairman that did the election thing for them in 2023 are finally boss out. They said, no, you can't dump me just like that. I will obey everything that we did together in 2023. How the mandate got to your hand, Nigerians must know. Now you hear tape that was played in this video. Just stay connected to the end of the video. If you can share it, do what to share it. If you can share it, just like it. Listen to what they said in this radio station, and you will hear everything the way it goes. Just stay connected. I'll call you back again.
Please talk another thing, Jare. All right, Barrister Darlington, I'm sure you've heard the story about the president asking INEC chair MAHMOOD to proceed on leave. According to certain sources, they're saying that it's based on YAKUBU's last-minute betrayal of the APC's administration that appointed him, and that Imo State Governor Hope Uzodimma reportedly met with the president shortly after the president returned from a 12-day working vacation, alleging that MAHMOOD's efforts to register new political parties at the end of his tenure had disrupted TINUBU's preparation for his second term. So in other words, that there were some political parties that MAHMOOD approved that he ought not to approve, and that could also mutilate the effort of the president's administration for second term. And we know that about 100 and something new political parties have been registered right now that were, that necessitated the registration from INEC. The ADC is one of them. ADA is one of them. The governor also claimed that MAHMOOD was covertly backing a candidate in the Imo State governorship election, and following the briefing, that the president reportedly requested that MAHMOOD suspend all official duties and proceed on terminal leave. However, you know that MAHMOOD will be responsible for having to be in charge of the upcoming Anambra State governorship election, and he's due to actually exit by November 2025. There were talks that there could be an extension, but what we're hearing, there's actually no extension. But do you think this story is true? Because MAHMOOD actually said that we should go check at the 1999 Constitution on that. I want to actually read out MAHMOOD's response to that particular reaction or statement. He said, check the Constitution first. INEC is urging Nigerians amidst the alleged declaration from the presidency for him to proceed on leave. So let me take that out. For example, he's actually disclosing that since his appointment in 2015, he's been in charge, and that he's meant to actually be done by November this year. But based on MAHMOOD Yakub's response, he says that Nigerians should go to the 1999 Constitution. The Chief Press Secretary, Rotimi Oyekomi, urged Nigerians to consult the Constitution, noting that Section 154, subsection 1, outlines the appointment process, while Section 157, subsection 1, provides safeguards against arbitrary removal of the INEC chairman. Do you understand?
I do. It's there.
It safeguards arbitrary removal, meaning that the president cannot arbitrarily remove the INEC chair until his time is due for him to exit the office. In as much as the president is the one responsible for appointing an INEC chair and other executive members of the institution. So what's your reaction to this?
Esther, those who ride on the back of a tiger always end up in the belly of the tiger. I pray that they should push YAKUBU more. They should push him to the wall. Let him spill out. Yes. Are you telling me? I have always told you here that Esther, evil does not last forever. It can never be. I pray that they will push him and push him. Maybe he will now open up
to what?
And tell us what he was forced to do in 2023.
Forced to do? Do you think if he was forced to do anything,
oh my God,
this story we're hearing that they're asking him to proceed on leave would take place?
Leave that thing. You didn't hear the offense he committed, that he registered more political parties?
Is it not right by registering political parties? Is that not within his jurisdiction?
Exactly. Apparently, he never wanted both ADC and ADA to come to light.
ADC is an existing party anyway.
So they never wanted
ADA and other political parties.
Good. They never wanted them to come to light. And that is why they had to trouble them that long. So YAKUBU, maybe the man is trying to reinvent himself, and now they have seen him as a sinner. They've seen him as a sinner. You can imagine. He wants to be in the good book of his paymasters, telling us what the man did or did not do. Why would YAKUBU be fronting for somebody in Imo State? For what use? He's not contesting election. The man I don't think he have enough money to even bribe him and all that. So why would anybody throw up such a lie against YAKUBU? If not that they are looking for their own person to come in. That's the only thing now. I don't believe all this yarn they are throwing about YAKUBU after what he did for them. Esther, look at these people. I wish they would push this man harder so that he cannot open up.
Don't you think that if he opens up to whatever it is you want him to say, that he will be implicating himself?
In what way?
He would implicate himself, because ideally you're not meant to accept any form of bribe or anything.
He's not bribe.
Because you literally deny the people of their rights and deny them of whatever decision that they wanted.
If you were blackmailed or intimidated or threatened, then go.
Blackmailed, intimidated. You simply resign. You don't have to be there.
Listen, or threatened, Esther.
Barrister Darlington, you can resign.
When it has to do your life or the other.
How, Barrister Darlington? Somebody comes to meet you to say, I want you to do this, and you say, honorably, let me resign. Did
you see when this announcement was made, when this result was released, in the dead of the night, when everybody was sleeping? Do you know what happened within that period? Look, let us be fair. Do you think YAKUBU did those things with clear eye? Do you think so? No, tell me. Now that the real result is coming out from even APC members, what are you going to say?
So that you said, do I think MAHMOOD YAKUBU did that thing with clear eye? What thing with clear eye?
Well, you have not seen where principalities and powers are working. You have not seen it. Pray you don't, too, seriously.
Okay, I understand how it works actually. When they're having their nocturnal meetings and make decisions.
Pray you, when human beings will turn to something you cannot even identify, and they'll be telling you, wonder, where are you speaking from, my lord? What about hearing this voice? Wester, please. Oh my God. You're laughing.
This is not Kanayo.
You think that Hollywood is a joke?
It's not Kanayo. So
and why that your head will be expanding. Your head will be expanding. So you want to lose your sanity, Abi? Do that thing I told you. Who are you?
So you think that is what it is? Oh God, this man.
It was after announcing it. He says he will not come back. What will you not say? So you don't know, Abi. You don't know.
Barrister.
You think this is an ordinary Ayabi? Don't worry until you get into their coven.
Barrister, the truth is this: does the president have any right to unilaterally, arbitrarily?
He doesn't. Let the man. He doesn't. Yes, he doesn't. Let him go to court if you have the boss.
So it means that information cannot be true, that the president is compelling him to go and leave.
No. Look, Esther, have they not violated your constitution before? Esther, look at what they did in River State now. I said the constitution matter here. They don't, when they want to carry out some of this, they don't look at the constitution and what it says. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. So don't say the constitution. It doesn't matter. They don't look at it. They don't do what they want. That's the truth.
All right, Barrister Darlington. So something happened today, and let me let you know exactly what happened. Atiku Abubakar, all right, El Rufai, Isa Pantami, and some others, they held an ADC stakeholders meeting in Abuja, but Peter Obi was absent. Lately, we've not been seeing Peter Obi like that along with them. Okay, so they had a meeting alongside Nasir El Rufai, the former Kaduna State governor, and Atiku described the meeting as a gathering of Nigerians committed to challenging the oligarchs who promote poverty and insecurity. So the question that arose in the minds of a lot of Nigerians when this information came on board was, who are the oligarchs? Are you not one of the oligarchs? What do you mean by saying that oligarchs who promote poverty and insecurity? For example, Malami was a former Attorney General of the Federation. He was one of the persons who spearheaded the extraordinary rendition of Nnamdi Kanu. He was one of the persons who stored any form of political resolution to ensuring that Nnamdi Kanu remains in DSS custody despite all the pleas before Buhari's tenure expired. So how come Malami is now part of this ADC that intends to supposedly uproot a system that he was once part of? That's not the only thing. He is actually being accused of illegally taking fraudulently monies and a couple of other dealings too that he was illegally part of. That was corruption in its own part. So the question is, how does corruption intend to fight corruption? Whatever it is you're accusing the government of the day is exactly what you are. So what do you have that is different that you expect Nigerians to believe you of? Others now feel that Peter Obi should not even have been part of this coalition at all, that these persons do not have a good track record, that you want to differentiate yourself from others, but you are trying to be in connivance of the very same system that you are condemning and campaigning against. So recently we've not really been seeing him along with them. Is it possible that this could be a sign that maybe the coalition talk is just coalition talk floating, but not really in tandem? Because they had meetings and he was not part of it, and the key stakeholders were actually part of the meeting in Abuja. What's your take on that?
Let me say this, and I'm being sincere here.
Okay.
There is no saint under the sun. God said all have sinned and come short of his glory, and nobody can doubt him. Nobody. If you're expecting to work with saints on this earth, especially when it's work to governance, that means you are not started. It's not possible. It can never happen.
Barrister Darlington.
Yes.
Barrister Darlington.
Yes.
Barrister Darlington.
Yes.
I called you 3 times. So
yes, I answered you 3 times.
You always call me Esther.
I've answered you 3 times.
Are you the one saying this?
Why you didn't hear what I said? I said you cannot. Have I ever changed my mind? I said there's no saint under the sun. That if you're expecting to work with a saint in this earth, it can never happen. Have I changed my mind before? No. Is there any time I told you that you must look for saint to work with? No, tell me. Is there any time I told you that, Esther? I know these things now, so you cannot deceive me. It's the level of guilt and the level of falsehood in you that matters. There are people that go to the extreme, to be fraudulent, to be dubious. But there are people with conscience. You know, the test for humanity is still in them. They will not go to the extreme in turning bad. But there is element of this thing in everybody. I mean, badness, if there's any word like that. Nobody is a saint under the sun, Esther. That is a fact. Nobody is a saint. So I don't know, some politicians should be wary and look at the picture properly. That's what I'm saying. Some politicians, you can never see any saint to work with. It can never happen. It can never happen. Let nobody be deceived here. You can never see any saint to work with. It is the level that matters. Esther, is that not true? It's the level that matters. For example, if you see a murderer and maybe somebody who just fights, who would you want to deal with? You can say this man who fights every time, maybe I can tame him. But a murderer, he doesn't take any prisoner. If you offend him, he crushes you. If you offend him, you disappears. Can't you see the difference here? There are people that can tolerate political opponents, Esther. Is that not true?
True.
But there are people who cannot. The moment you rear your head to challenge him, the following day something will happen. And they said they are looking for somebody. Since 3 days ago, he went out, he didn't come back. And the police will be looking for the person till 20 years or so. Why did Funshaw William disappear? Why did Ebola disappear? Was it a business arrangement that took them away? So what I'm telling you is a fact.
It's a fact.
It's a fact.
It just doesn't at this point in time make sense that darkness wants to fight darkness, and you think that you'll be the only light that will sanitize the darkness.
Hold on.
Remember that Malamiji was just off this previous administration, barely 2 years, and you're calling the system oligarchs promoting poverty. I just need to. We need to put context to all of this.
Before that, Malam, you said something about somebody who didn't come for a meeting.
Yes.
Good. He stayed away.
Yes.
That's what I'm telling you here.
He's not the only one though. Amechi too wasn't there.
Good. I'm telling you now. Even you see, all these people, mention any of them that didn't become what they are today on their own without government patronage or without government money or something. Mention. No, all of them. Malami, you mentioned here. You know what happened? His own was $2.4 billion. $2.4 it wasn't. Any MPC said it, not that somebody is carrying out rumor. Any MPC said that this money is in their hand with the Minister of Finance, and that time, that woman. Two of them. Immediately, Buhari came another. They ran away from this administration came in. They ran away.
TINUBU.
They disappeared. Now they have become good, but they have come back again. Esther, you can see now. I said, mention one of them who didn't cross the path of federal government money or state money. Just cross. I didn't say that they took it to. They passed where the money is, and while they were going, their leg were kicking some of the money towards their home until the money entered their home. And then they now use it to grow politically, to champion their political cause and all that. Esther, can you even want to contest for a local council without spending money somewhere?
You must spend, though. You must spend.
So where did the money come from?
In fact, as they enter the party, then go tell you, say, this is how much, this is who you have to meet, this is what you have to buy, this is what you have to do.
Oh my God.
No, so I can't do politics.
So you can see, it has become a norm here. If you want to change it, you have to enter the system and say, this thing must stop. This thing must stop. You can't stay outside and stop it. It's not possible. I've been saying this, nobody wants to listen to me.
All right.
You can't stop it from outside. It's not possible.
So Barrister Darlington, just very recently, Atiku Abubakar has disclaimed, yesterday, I'm sure you heard in the news, that he was appealing to the Southwesterners, promising them that Hausa Fulani will not dominate his cabinet, seeking for their support and an assistance and for them to believe on his mandate. And I remember asking the question, how do you expect the Southwesterners, who are not done with their own brother, whose brother still has 4 years? I'm not saying all of them are supporting him, but I mean, if it comes to in terms of preference, you say, okay, they should drop their brother and support you. Now, Atiku is saying that there is no Kola Johnson, that is the APC that is in causing all this fabrication and lies, that they are trying to do a smear campaign on them, that they don't know anybody of that name, that that's a false personality parading themselves and all that. That news went viral all through yesterday, but he's coming out to debunk it and said it's a thing of concern that they don't know anybody of such a name and that media houses should retract it. So I'm like, are you saying that you didn't know anything about this until it went viral?
That what Esther, look, if more will come, as we go into 2026, more propaganda will come. This thing that Israel and his co-travelers are doing, you think it's a joke, Abi? Esther, they will plant news in the social media that will even surprise you.
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. You can see the drama that is actually erupted between MAHMOOD, YAKUBU, and Bola Ahmed TINUBU. You can see everything the way it's actually going. 2023 election came. A lot of Nigerians were actually anguishing in the pain that Buhari actually bestowed on Nigeria. Many of them give their vote for Peter Obi, but at the end of it, they robbed this man of the mandate. And INEC chairman announced the electoral result around 4 a.m. in the morning at midnight. He announced it, and at the end of it, Nigerians were sleeping at that time. But when Nigeria woke up and they noticed that he have announced the number as the winner of the election, INEC chairman came out to tell everyone that go to court if you are not okay with the electoral result. Obi went to court and all of that, and the judicial system of Nigeria is already compromised, and Obi thought that the judicial system was still the same way it was when it was still the former governor of Anambra State, when it was impeached and all of that. But at the end of it, Obi did not get the judgment that he actually required. They still made TINUBU the president, and at the end of it, the same INEC chairman is having problem with TINUBU now. And you can hear things for yourself in this very video. You can see the drama that's actually erupting between him and TINUBU. TINUBU was already giving him some kind of body language and all of that, oh, you need to go on an indefinite leave. Do you know what an indefinite leave is all about? Meaning that the man may not even come back to office again. Now, any chairman already known the signs and all of that TINUBU is actually bringing up. The man insisted that he's not going on any leave. Is it by force to go on leave? Now, TINUBU left that, but TINUBU left Nigeria for like 12 days. He left the country, but before TINUBU come back to Nigeria, INEC chairman actually approved and registered like 14 other political parties, which actually went wrong with TINUBU. When TINUBU came back and he saw it, TINUBU was actually angry because he never believed that INEC chairman can come that way. Now, Mama Yakubu registered 14 new political parties and all of that. And you know, TINUBU is a kind of man that his body language is bringing up the fact that he wants to be running a one-party state. He wants all the state of Nigeria to be APC and all of that. Now, for INEC chairman to go and register new parties, that's a threat to TINUBU's ambition in 2027. And that's why TINUBU is actually angry and they try to arrest Mama Yakubu. Now, nobody is actually giving their support for Mama Yakubu because a lot of Nigerians believe that this man will be the one that put Nigeria in this hardship that Nigerians are, the multidimensional poverty, the hyperinflation in the country, the insecurity that is ravaging the north, and everything that is actually bestowing Nigerians and everything that is republishing Nigeria in multidimensional poverty. INEC chairman is the custodian, is the man that is in charge of all these things that is happening to Nigeria, is the one that caused all these things, is the causative agent. Till now, this man did not explain the glitch that actually happened in 2023 election. He did not explain everything. You can listen to the video that was playing in this very video. You can see everything that was exposed in this video. Now, you're not saying that you will not leave the office until you expose everything that you did with TINUBU in 2023 election. Is it for Nigeria to pity you? I think that is a reasonable country. INEC chairman will be jailed and TINUBU will even be impeached. TINUBU will be removed from office and INEC chairman will be jailed. Now, looking at this thing in another angle, you notice that TINUBU was having an issue with the fact that INEC chairman actually registered new political parties. Now, on a normal grant, INEC chairman is doing his job. What's the concern of TINUBU with the 14 new political parties that were registered? Is it not the job of INEC chairman to register political parties that are eligible for the election and all of that? So why is TINUBU angry with it? Did TINUBU have any right to be angry with that? That's to tell you that there are some things that are actually going wrong between them. INEC chairman is doing a job, TINUBU is angry, and they ordering for the arrest of INEC chairman. As how now? For what? But Nigerians cannot put their mouth in it because they already know that trailer have passed between the two of them, and Nigerians have been waiting for this time because they believe that the two of them have something in common in 2023 election. Now they're already cooking another INEC chairman that will be in place, and the TINUBU government, they are already cooking for another INEC chairman that they will put in the INEC office and all of that. But on a normal ground, is it TINUBU that's supposed to be appointing INEC chairman? Is INEC chairman supposed to be appointed or INEC chairman supposed to be elected? People need to vote for INEC chairman that we want to be in place. It is not just for TINUBU to just appoint someone. How do you expect TINUBU to appoint someone and the person will not play on the bidding of TINUBU in 2027 election? You can't appoint me and in 2027 election I will not do your bidding. I will definitely do your bidding irrespective of anything. So it's better Nigerians start practicing the same thing that South Africa is actually practicing. They elect their INEC chairman there. It is not being appointed. Election needs to be meant for INEC chairman to bring in office so that Nigeria can begin to have a transparent and free and fair election and all of that. It is not the kind of election that INEC chairman will collect over 200 billion and will tell us that a glitch occurred in course of the election and all of that. Now, the saga between INEC chairman and TINUBU, who do you think is going to overcome in this saga? What will be the hope of INEC chairman Mama Yakubu? Drop a pin in the comment section on this video. As I'm going to discuss NARRATION for you, share, follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG TV and LAJUPOG Entertainment, and on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video, and bye for now.
I see the hot for my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious gossip plenty day for body. Pastor with the line on top, he pastor. For LAJUPOG watch TV. Pastor with the back, where politician with the do pass himself. Leader, why you with the for church? All as LAJUPOG watch TV. I see the hot for my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious gossip plenty day for body. Pastor with the line on top, he pastor. For LAJUPOG watch TV. Pastor with the back, where politician with the do pass himself. Leader, why you with the for church? All as LAJUPOG watch TV.